Have you ever woken up and just felt defeated? Today, we are talking about one thing you can do to live from the offense. I woke up one day and just had a sense of heaviness all over me. And I felt defeated at the beginning of the day, which is really not like me at all. But if the truth be told, I had had something that had been bothering me for a few days, and I had spent more time being preoccupied about it than I had doing the things I tell other people to do. Well, I decided to reach for my phone and open up the Bible app, and it took me to Proverbs 16:24. Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. I knew I needed sweetness for my soul, and so I decided I would write a letter to God. Why did I choose that? Because the Bible verse said, kind words are like sweetness to the soul, and I needed my soul to be lifted. I started the letter with, Dear Papa, because that's what I call him. The first thing I wrote down was, I began to tell him who he is to me. And then the second thing I did was, I began to write stories of what he has done for me in the past, times that he has shown up on my behalf. And by the time I was done doing those two things, I was feeling better. The heaviness had lifted. And then the third thing I did was I began to write about my future based on what I had already said to him. I had told him who he was to me. I had reminded myself about what he had done for me in the past. In the final part of the letter, I wrote out, I'm not worried about my future because you and I have history. I know who you are, and I know you will not disappoint me. When we live from our Christ identity and purpose, we live from the offensive, meaning we know that Jesus already went before us and won the war. When I left the couch where I do my quiet time, I stepped onto the floor feeling refreshed and reset. I was ready to look at the day from a glass half full. It didn't matter what I was going to face, because I already knew that Jesus had gone before me. And on that day when I woke up feeling defeated, I did what the Bible told me to do. I used kind words in a letter to God, and it uplifted my spirit. It was sweetness to my soul. This is the first of 3 videos about how kind words can bring sweetness to our soul and help us live on the offense. Healthy soul, joyful life. Do you reach the end of the day and instead of going home to rest, you are just ready to escape? That sensational pillow you invested in and your pillow top mattress don't really give you rest. They just give you a place to get away from the day's pressures. I am ready to launch Part 2 of the Watermark series, titled Rest Well, Live Better. You will learn to begin your day by identifying your needs, and you're going to get permission to ask God to meet that need. You'll turn that into a daily intention, and then at night, you will learn to reflect, recognize your wins, and get rid of spiritual, emotional, and mental debris you may have accumulated during the day, so that when you put your head down at night, you are entering into rest. When you do this, you can engage with Holy Spirit as you sleep. You'll wake up without accumulated worries from the day before. You'll have new ideas, and you will be free in your heart to be able to love and be loved. I want to invite you to click the link, learn more about Watermark series, Rest Well, Live Better, and I hope to see you at week number 1 of part 2 of the Watermark series.